season. For the petite race, that's Tigers. Oh, hosting the Mets. Only have one goal. He's pitching for the Mets. Whoa, hey, back to the back. Stay down to the 12 up. You know, triple in the same game.
Jmikola, reporting live from First Street. We're here with Luca Brasi's coffee cup. Excellent bacon, egg, and cheese. I forgot how good it was. Really missed Fran's going there with Yuri. Lisa still got it. Hoboken General Store. New kitchen this weekend. Looking forward to going back there. But the coffee cup, Luca, if you're listening to this, you guys got to get better coffee cups down in Alessio's because the coffee runs up and then down the seam and it's just a big mess. I maintain that this coffee cup will probably survive the walk back home without a drip. Good lid, self-serve coffee. No complaints, no idea how much it costs. I mean, rent's expensive down here. The new owners, they're about 2 months in, still renting. Old owners, I think, retired to Greece. Left on a high note. And we're here at, this is Antique 112. Have they fixed the ventilation there? I don't know. Went there with a night, came back smelling like grilled meats and exhaust fumes. Submitted some feedback on their website, never heard back. I don't know. But they're rolling in dough from the bread pudding. I recommend, if you ever go to Antique Barn Bakery, just ask the price of the market price steak before you get it. That was a surprise a long time ago. Haven't been back since, I guess. Maybe go back for a drink. I don't know. Cocktails in town. Looking forward to Snack Bar should be opening soon. Hopefully we're at a permit hell with that. Looking forward to popping over, welcoming Marin in a new space. Curious how that's going to work out, though, with the, drunk parents and children on playthings. I know there was some pushback on that on one of the groups. But we'll see. It's nice to have, you need a third space. Little local, changed owners. Just met the new owner recently. I thought she was just a regular employee, but she's doing more hours for the summer. So we got to talking. Came over from Dame's Coffee in downtown Jersey City. And I think she's been with Little Local for maybe a year. And that explains the new toaster oven they've got. One of those, is it Balmuda? I saw it on Kenji's channel. Really good for toasting. Still has the Balthazar. They're still getting Balthazar croissants. The everything croissant there is excellent if you haven't had that. I've never been in K1 Food. I don't know what this is about. And then what's going on with this lot? I mean, they're building a new veterans home here. But this is prime parking downtown at, where are we at? Willow and Second. Willow and Second. Just a lot of cars here, a lot of rocks. Some grass there. We had a nice tree that maintenance removed. It was more of a weed. But I like to think of it as a tree, and they did some cleanup. And our management company, I'm in the new, that's not something you can complain a management company for. I guess I didn't impress upon them how much I actually wanted that tree to survive. But they ripped it up, and along with all the other weeds, which is good, I guess. And what's the deal with like boxwoods? Like these things, these are expensive. And does this really add to your home value? I don't know. But these guys looks like they're thriving. Ours, not so much. We got to replace those. Murals. Give Hoboken some murals. Is that Muller Insurance? No. I think. Oh, that's the owner of Napoli's that passed during COVID. Oh my gosh. Okay. I remember when this was Grimaldi's though. Still good to have here. Irina was here recently, along with Bin 14 and the Persian restaurant Seven Valleys. Excellent special. I do believe Way uses their chicken kebabs for sandwiches. Fantastic. True Value Lumber. Did you know this was here? General Lumber Company. This is a hardware store. I've never been in here. Let's take a peek. This is just a lumber store? Let's check it out. I don't know. Hi, are you guys basically a hardware store?
Yes, we are. Not basically, we are.
You are?
Yes, sir.
I had no idea this was here. Sorry, I'm just
we also are a full stocking lumber yard
on
the other side of town.
Okay.
So if you need
you have everything that Dykes would have too.
We have it.
How long have you guys been here?
Since 1930.
In this location? Get out of here. Oh my God, this is, all right. I only knew about Ace. We walked by this, I just thought it was only for like wholesale or something. I never saw the aisles and everything. Okay.
No.
All right, I'll let them, yeah, we'll be back here. This is like a toy store for men.
Absolutely.
For dads.
And
Cheers.
we have men here to help you get all the toys you need.
Yeah, I don't know what I need. I'll let you guys tell me that. All right, cheers. All right, there is a hardware store here. True Value. They've been here since 1930? I had no idea. Well, that's great. Okay, really friendly guys there. I still love Ace Hardware though. Ace Hardware is wonderful. The guys there are happy to help you. I mean, a hardware store, and that's what makes like Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. If they can't help you, because you walk in there, you don't know what you're doing. All right, so if they're not going to help you, good luck. You might as well just be using Amazon and then getting, we bought, what did we buy? Some piece of furniture, some crap furniture, came with a missing shelf pin. And I want to say Anthropology, which is obviously not the brand, it comes from some other conglomerate. Their solution here was to credit me and say, go on Amazon and just buy it yourself, because we can't give you that one shelf pin. Okay, we don't know. All right. And then secondly, when this happened with another piece of furniture, they had brought the wrong shelf pins with the delivery crew, because it's white glove delivery, so they install it for you. And they stripped the thing. They had to take the whole furniture back, and they're going to probably throw it out. I mean, just fix it. But that's how it works now. Okay, so but if you're trying to buy things on Amazon, and then you got to buy like a whole bucket of these. So now, if you need shelf pins of this particular size, just give me a shout. I probably have like 40 of them left. Okay, I needed one. There's the 126. Is Hoboken Gossip on this bus? I don't know. But if this bus slows down, he'll talk about it. It'll be on his Instagram stories. Speaking of Instagram, I cannot run for public office, evidently, because I have pronouns in my bio. Thank you for the person that pointed that out to me. I didn't know that was a requirement. So if I do need to run for office, I will absolutely get rid of those pronouns. But also, I would consider that you probably shouldn't be following the Kennedy guy, because he's really just a bad health secretary. This is good trees. These trees are being taken care of. The boxwoods, again, if you can do real trees, that would be much more preferable to just potted plants at this point. Like, we need all the trees we can get. Hats off to Phil Sturgeon over in, is it still called the UK? It's not Europe. I know that for sure. He's planting trees. Left his tech job, planting trees, biking around, fixing his bikes with wood, evidently. Watching a very interesting video. If you're stuck in a post-apocalyptic situation, you probably want some combination of Phil Sturgeon and Yuri Rusko by your side to help you get through that zombie apocalypse. Is it a coincidence that neither one of them has kids that they know about? I don't think so. That's probably part of it, because if you got to take care of a little one, you've got no time to forage and fix bikes and things like that, or go to a hardware store all by yourself. That's why you need people to tell you how to use tools. That's what it comes down to. All right. One of the older renovated factories in Hoboken, the Grand Adams, there was a murder here a few years ago. That kind of got swept under the rug. What happened with that? But there was some Airbnb and stuff going on there. So who's Airbnb, and how much is this affecting our rents? And can we do something that New York does about that? I don't know. Maybe. And you'll know Hoboken is not fully developed yet, because we do still have these giant garages. This is prime real estate. There's another one a few blocks down. That's just an empty lot. At least this is multiple levels. But when that falls apart and you're going to have to get an assessment or something to pay for it, it's going to be a whole thing. We just spent about, like, I want to say 20 grand on a new garage door. That's expensive. Was going to be 30. That's why it pays to shop around. Get those contractors. Where do you get contractors in Hoboken? There's the Hoboken Helper, Jim. I've heard about him get recommended. It's hard to find. My dad doesn't want to hire contractors for anything. He doesn't trust them. And that's why stuff doesn't get done. But they got a new deck, and that's good, I guess. If you got a deck in Hoboken, congratulations. I guess you've made it. We'd settle for just a smidge of outdoor space. Really, just give me a potted plant outside, hanging off the window. I'll settle. That's the only outdoor space I'm getting. But Church Towers, what's their budget like? Do they have an HOA? I don't know. But it's nice that it's here. I appreciate the outdoor space. They got some trees. The grass is usually groomed. Often the grass is used by people to walk their dogs. Despite the sign saying private property, no trespassing, walking of dogs prohibited. You think I'm making this up? No. Walking of dogs prohibited on this property. Unless you live here, in which case, do whatever you want, I guess. Here's a better shot in front of the fence. So why would you hang that behind the fence? Then no one can read it. See, those are little things that, quality of life concerns. So this whole quadrant of the parking lot was not usable, actually. They had it tied up, so they did reclaim some parking spaces here, and you'll see some of the biggest cars in Hoboken. Come over to Church Towers parking lots. You've got pickup trucks here. You've got this thing. No one's pulling this in a garage. This is a Lexus with the X Cargo Sport on top. This is huge stuff. Okay. So this was all unusable, and now a Lincoln. When was the last time you saw a Lincoln in Hoboken? This was just recently repaved, and now these spots are available again. I don't know how that works. It's good for them though. All right. We'll follow up later. Hope you all had a great Labor Day weekend. The tree branch still dangling from Church Square Park. We'll see you later, and be well. Bye-bye.